We now return to Let's Play BattleTech. We're now at a point in the game where I don't know what comes next. Let's go to the command center.
You got questions? I have answers.
Always good to see you at Ops. Gaz, can I do something for you? I don't know, you wanted to see me. I want to know more about our debt situation. Yeah, sure, that's fair, and I'm glad you're taking an interest. I've got time to get into the nuts and bolts of it if you do. What do you want to know? Who are we in debt to exactly? How about I give you the top three? First, you got Blue Horizon. That's the big commercial bank on Lyreton. They're the ones who own the lease on the ship, okay? Then there's the Indri Consortium. They've got people everywhere, but they're based somewhere in Merrick space. We borrowed from one of their associates to make the jump away from Coromedere on the day of the coup. Finally, you've got Lockdown Lending. They're a frontier outfit from Hastur, and they're about as crooked as they come. Now, I wouldn't normally do business with an outfit like the Double L, but we didn't have a choice. They made a deal with Blue Horizon to buy half our debt. So that's the big three. Commercial bank, a shadowy financial consortium, and a bunch of leg breakers in cheap suits. Okay, that's enough money talk. I've got questions about running this company. Well, okay, I guess we need to know how this works. So, remind me what I need to know about mercenary contracts. Outfits like ours depend on the Mercenary Review Board to post certified contracts working for reliable employers. I say reliable, but let's face it, most jobs come down to us doing the work that the rich and powerful can't be seen doing. Okay. We are shadow runners, effectively. What intel will I get about contracts before I accept? Most employers will give enough info to understand who we're fighting and why. Okay. Tell me about the types of missions. I guess I don't really care for that. We'll just know what they are. Probably pretty much everything. Everything that you can find. Let's go back in a shadow run. Can I withdraw? Tell me about reputation. Why is salvage so important? How do I negotiate a contract? Mercenary contract negotiation is pretty straightforward. It's all based on the golden triangle of sea bills, salvage, and reputations. Sea bills are the coin, yeah. Salvage is part of our take too. The more salvage we take, the fewer sea bills are deposited in our account, okay. And then what? Okay, whatever. Let's go back. Finances. Pretty simple. Every 30 days you have to pay crew and cover regular expenses. If we don't have enough sea bills, we're out of business. Oh, well, that's fun. How can I raise the operating costs of our company? The more MechWarriors we hire, the more everything, yeah. How do I lower our operating costs? Get rid of everything. Okay, MechWarriors. Let's talk about my MechWarriors. Control do I have over their training? Gain experience in every mission. You can chart their training in 4 skills. As they become stronger in a particular skill, they'll have access to special abilities, okay? I think a lot of those are straightforward. Is there any general info you'd like to share? Things happen on a mercenary ship, Gaz, all the time. You throw a bunch of mech jockeys in confined space and technicians and crew for months on end, you're going to see some spillover, okay? There are hard choices to be made on a regular basis, anything from breaking up a fight to dealing with faulty power couplings. Okay. Well, let's actually get on to something then. I guess we can talk? I don't know about what. Nah, let's go. We gotta go.
I'll see you.
I don't know where we're going, because I don't know what comes next. I guess we can go to the hiring hall. First of all, I should see how many we've got. My goodness. Let's go to contracts. Contracts. There we go. Maintenance base. We operate a repair and maintenance facility on Bellerfun. This base is critical to our operations in the system, and we suspect the Canopian forces are going to assault the facility. We'd like you to garrison the base, and if they attack, hold off the assault until our forces arrive. Okay. We do have some salvage that we can get out of this. First value, priority salvage, is the number of items you may choose from all available loot on the battlefield. The second is the total number of items you'll receive, with the remainder chosen at random. Be aware if you destroy enemy mech chassis and equipment, those destroyed items will not be available as salvage. Okay. This increases just a little bit. What is this? 12 days to get there, so we will not have another mech warrior. Decker is out. Looks like Medusa will be in. Because we did not have him. So he'll be the replacement for Decker while he's out, I suppose. Let's go look at my...
Nice to see you down here in the hole. You need some work done, Commander?
I want an assessment of the Leopard. How much trouble are we in? I guess that's my dropship. Questions about the mech bay. Anything I should know about the mech bays themselves? Beyond each cubicle holding one battle mech? Not much. It's all about capacity. The more we have, the more mechs we can keep. Okay. Why use mech storage? Because we need more mechs. Probably. I've been wondering about the components you can put on your mechs. Ballistics, energy, support. Tell me about other types of equipment. No. How do I repair mech damage? Well, there's probably an option for that. What if I want to change a mech loadout? Can I refit new weapons and equipment? I imagine the answer is yes. Can repair it at the same time. Okay. What happens if I order a refit? I bet it's going to be out for a few days. Yep. How long do repairs and refits normally take? Depends on what you want. Yep. Jesus Christ, I could read all the dialogue, or make up all the dialogue from myself here. Repairing damage, changing loadout, heat, stability, and modifiers. How'd you wind up in the crew? I don't really care about the backstory right now. If you want to know more about the backstory, I guess we'll start talking to people, but I don't know. I feel like maybe that'll make this drag out quite long. Navigation. Let's go talk to Samire.
How can I help, Commander?
Does the decision we made about uncertified contracts satisfy your concerns? I've got questions about navigation. How do you get from system to system? We need a jump ship. I bet we have to pay for that. Yes. Tell me about the mechanics of space travel. Okay, pirate points. They're bad news. Difficult to locate, dangerous to use. Okay. So we can't actually use them? That's just fluff from the BattleTech universe? Star map confuses me. Why does it take longer to get from one place to another? What do I do when we're orbiting in system? What can I do while we're orbiting in system? Beyond negotiating a contract. Most inhabited systems maintain hiring halls. Okay. Most systems have merchants where you can buy and sell hardware. Okay. Let's get out of there. And we're gonna go back to the mech bay and see what I can do with my mechs. The blackjack. Okay, I'm actually more interested in seeing what I can do with... Now see, it's going to take us 12 days to get to the next place. What is this? Locust. This is my next one. Medium laser and machine guns. Well, this can't do shit, so why are we doing that? Let's see, where is... It's this one that's got the PPC. I would like to take off of that. Or is it? Who's got it? Is it you? It must be you. Yes, it is. So... Krupp lasers. I don't know about this just yet. I wish there was a little bit more information. Oh, well, hey. Mech Bay Overview. Tutorial will cover the basics of Mech Lab functionality. You can dismiss it at any time. Okay. In the upper corners of the screen, you can see an overview of your mech, including performance bars. Okay, as you make changes, refer to the yellow bars for a quick read of your overall performance. Each location contains one or more weapon mounts called hardpoints. Hardpoints are designed for only one specific weapon type, but most mechs have locations that contain more than one hardpoint. There are 4 types of hardpoints: ballistic, energy, missile, and support. Ballistic generate little heat but require ammo. Energy require no ammo but generate large amounts of heat. Missile require ammo and heat. And then support automatically fire after a melee attack. Okay. On the left corner of the screen is a list of weapons and equipment in your inventory. You can view individual components information here: the weight, space, quantity. Okay, each location on a BattleMech is covered in armor that protects vital internal structure. If a location's orange internal structure is reduced to 0, that location is destroyed. Structure must be manually repaired, which takes time and C-bills. As opposed to armor. You can drag components on and off your mech to customize its loadout. Selecting a component in your inventory will highlight all valid hardpoints. As you add and remove components, keep an eye on your mech's performance bars as well. Okay. While you're working, weapons and equipment removed from your mech during refit are stored in the dismount window. Repair all, strip equipment, warning states. Okay. Well, let's back out of that, because maybe this has got to be repaired a little bit more. We will repair. It's going to take 5 days and 10,000 C-bills. Well, we kind of need to do it, because we are all over the structure damage. It's only going to take 300 C-bills for the leg. Durability, movement is great. Melee sucked. Firepower is nothing. Same for you. Well, we're going to have to wait 5 days then. So, what is this? Scrap mech for C-bills? Let's not do that. Send mech to storage and remove all its components. We can change paint patterns. I see no real difference amongst any of these. Okay, captain's quarters. Oh, cool. I get a I get a little... Oh, I can change my company name here. Excellent. I can change everything about my situation here. Well, maybe I'll do that in my own time. Anyway. So let's go. Well, I mean, I need to wait 10 days. By the time we get to this next location, it's going to take 12 days to get there, right? Okay. Half and half on the salvage. See, because the thing is, right, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get much salvage. Mostly because I don't know if I'm going to keep many of them alive. If we can try and leg a lot of them, then yeah, we'll totally get it. But, might behoove me to go for some more cash at the moment. We've heard you're a competent mercenary. We've been having some trouble lately, and if you could resolve it for us, I'm sure we'll ensure you're paid well. If not, so be it.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Engines prime. All hands prepare for transition to thrust gravity.
Okay.
All hands, make ready for docking maneuvers.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Okay. Well, now that we're still stuck here on the jump ship, and the jump ship does not appear to have gone anywhere, let's head back in here and see what we can do about these miserable lasers we've got. So this is all in my Is this stuff that I've got here? That's ammo. No. I guess I'm not seeing where I'm keeping the ammo. Can I just add to it, I guess? I can add more heat sinks, which in this case would probably be a very good thing to actually add to my mech, but it adds a ton, so we're not going to be able to do that. No lasers, please. So I don't appear to be able to add anything to this, aside from what it's already got. Alright, well anyway, I'll have to look at this a little bit later and do some research on it, but for right now, let's head back to wherever the hell we are. Star map. We're traveling to here. Okay. I'm not really sure what the hell I'm doing here. Can we just go? It did not spread its solar sail. I suppose it doesn't. It does that for recharging. And there's already someone else here. Okay. Shakedown. You're on the Leopard's Bridge with Samira, Young, and Darius for the daily staff briefing. Darius says, "We received 3 messages from the banks." Loan sharks, Samira cuts in. "From the people who are financing us," Darius continues. "They're considering rewriting the terms of our loans so it'll be easier to seize this ship if we miss a payment. As usual, they're only doing this because they believe we can't fight it in court." That's not a good idea. Sweet talk the banks. "I'll talk to them," you say, and the meeting moves on. Afterward, you record a response. In it, you explain with much gravitas that you selected each of the banks for their prestige and reliability. You remind them of your impeccable payment history. You conclude by expressing your desire for a long and fruitful financial relationship with them, hinting that you might seek additional loans when your current ones are paid in full. A few days later, the banks contact you to say their previous messages were sent in error and should be ignored. Your company has gained the following tags: loan status fair. Okay, how much longer is it going to take to get to 4 days? I'm sure I should be utilizing my time more here. For example, refitting my mechs. We've arrived, ready to process, or proceed, yes, I'm ready to proceed. Now that we've accomplished nothing here, yes. It looks like we'll be going with our usuals. The mech here is ready to go. I feel this is way better than the damn Locust. I really ought to just go ahead and get rid of it, to be honest. And then we'll put everyone back into where they were. I believe you were in the Vindicator. No, you were in the Shadowhawk. You were in the Vindicator. And Medusa is gonna be hopping into my Spider. Few details. We operate a repair and maintenance facility. Okay, right. We already learned the. We're dropping 175 tons down. I don't know what we're going to be facing. I just feel like I probably should have refitted, but you know. For now, we'll just work with this. I think I really ought to just get rid of the Locust and see if I can't maybe get rid of the Locust and the Spider and go for another medium. I mean, as a scouting mech, this is a decent one, but it needs to be able to do stuff. Maybe I'll get a Raven and then get missiles instead. I feel like missiles would make it much more effective than a few lasers, if that's possible. Anyway, you know what? I think we're just going to go ahead and call this one here. It's been an episode of nothing, but I imagine we're going to have to do that eventually. I don't know. I guess maybe I can work some things off screen if that's going to be... if we're all just here for watching the mech fights. Otherwise, I don't know. An episode of just dicking around with the maintenance of the crew. I don't know how interesting that's going to be. Anyway, I'll end this one here, and we'll actually get into a mission next time.